The story begins. And we see a man who is saying, "My name is Cirrus, and I am an upright man. I activated a system not long ago. The person I've locked onto will stir up the deepest feelings within their hearts. I originally refused until I encountered this battle. And many people are running away from this place in fear, and they are saying, the information is wrong. The level of monsters here is very high. Run away. Escape quickly. Damn it! We've been used as bait." Then we see a demon, which happens to be Demon King's Princess Yug. And she is saying, "Is this the power of a human hero? How feeble and powerless. No match for my great king at all." And there is a girl next to Cirrus, who is injured. And right now she is very tired. And this girl is a D-class hero, Bella. And Bella says to Cirrus, "Cirrus, you should escape too. The Warcraft levels are too high. Don't worry about me. You're an F-grade hero, so there's no need to show off heroics." And Cirrus tells him, "I came to ensure the city's safety. In such a crucial moment, how can I run away? Don't worry, I can handle her." And Princess Yug is saying while stretching, "Humans are too weak, they don't pique my interest at all." And seeing Princess Yug's figure, Cirrus's nose starts bleeding and he says, "I won't run away from this battle, no matter what." And Bella looks at Cirrus and says, "Are you bleeding?" "Just standing there facing them. My body can't withstand it. Let alone engaging in a battle. Let's just escape." Then a monster points towards Cirrus and says to Princess Yug, "Your Highness, there's another person standing over there." And as soon as Princess Yug sees Cirrus, she starts moving towards him very fast to kill him, and she is telling those monsters, "Kill him." But Cirrus is not afraid of them, he stands in front. And Princess Yug is saying, "Use his head to make a wine glass for my beloved king." And then Cirrus hears the voice of the system, and the system says, "Login system, I love Tiao Chai." And when Princess Yug is moving towards Cirrus to do it, the system locks Princess Yug. Then she activates the love beads, due to which Cirrus is not doing anything, he is standing quietly. And Princess Yug is about to kiss Cirrus directly, and she starts kissing Cirrus vigorously, and the system gives a notification to Cirrus, and the system says, "Kiss completed. Attack +100. And Cirrus is saying, "This system can continuously enhance my combat capabilities." And as soon as Bella sees that Princess Yug has kissed Cirrus, she gets very shocked, and she says, "Cirrus, what the flick are you doing?" Also when the monster sees this, he says, "Your Highness, what are you doing?" And as soon as Cirrus hears the sound of that monster, he attacks that monster with his sword. And as soon as Princess Yug regains consciousness, she moves away from Cirrus, and Cirrus wipes his lips. And Bella is just looking at Boss Cirrus, she is not saying anything. At the same time Princess Yug is very surprised, and she is thinking, "What's going on with me? Wasn't I supposed to kill him? Why did I end up kissing him? It must be that human being's fault." Then Cirrus says to Princess Yug, "For the safety of the city residents, even if I have to sacrifice my entire body, I won't hesitate." And a monster is saying, "Your Highness just kissed that human a moment ago, didn't she?" And the other monster also says, "Yes, I heard recently that Your Highness found a younger one outside." "It seems true. I heard about it too, but I didn't expect it to be human. No wonder this human is so calm, not even avoiding it at all." Then a third monster says to those two monsters, "Presumptuous. You fools! How are you questioning Your Highness's feelings for the king? We are monsters. Only filthy humans would engage in such infidelity." And Princess Yug is thinking, "The king must never find out about me kissing a human. It's really strange. My heart is beating so fast." Then Princess Yug says to the monster, "Go and kill this human." And all the monsters move forward together to attack Cirrus. But Cirrus is ready to fight with them. And he has his sword in front. But then a big monster is about to attack Cirrus, and Cirrus stops its attack with great difficulty. Also his sword is now broken, and seeing this he is thinking, "It can't be! A single strike shattered my sword." And again that monster gets ready to attack Cirrus, and he attacks. But Cirrus bends down, due to which he is saved. At the same time he is thinking, my defense hasn't increased, but my attack power has increased by 100 points. Then Cirrus attacks and breaks the weapon of that monster. But another monster attacks Cirrus from behind. And Cirrus notices this, and so he quickly turns back. And he attacks the monster with the broken sword, causing the monster to fall away. And seeing this, Bella is saying, please support me by reading this series on Manhwa. He actually sent the monster away. This isn't the power an F grade should have. And Cirrus is smiling and he is thinking, I should have cut it in half, only scratched the skin. And that monster moves forward to attack Cirrus again. But then Cirrus notices something. And when he looks back, he knows that Princess Yug is behind him, and Princess Yug has launched a huge attack, due to which there is a huge explosion at that place. And the monsters are very happy after seeing that explosion. Then we see that Princess Yug has pressed Cirrus under her. And seeing this, all the monsters become very happy, and that monster is about to move forward and kill Cirrus, seeing which Cirrus gets very scared. But then Princess Yug attacks with her tail, and throws the monster far away. And seeing this, all the monsters get surprised. What does Princess Yug want to do? So Princess Yug says to them, all of you listen to me carefully, no one is allowed to move. Those who dare to disobey the order will be killed. I want to teach this human being a lesson myself. Aviation Valle 91. And hearing this, all the monsters become happy, and those monsters are saying, yes, yes, kill him, your highness. And Princess Yug is laughing an evil laugh. And he has caught hold of Cirrus's head. But then Cirrus feels something, and something starts falling on his ears. But then the system tells Cirrus, defense, plus 50. And Cirrus is saying, is this the price I pay for my power? Let an upright person like me go through such things. It's simply an insult to my character. But compared to the safety of city residents, a little insult doesn't matter much, right? And Princess Yug is thinking, I've become so strange. I actually take the initiative to do such things to 4 humans. What? I am a powerful monster. Stop it quickly. Damn it, my body no longer obeys its orders ability, plus 120. And a monster is saying to Princess Yug, your highness wants to kill this human. How do I feel about? Presumptuous. Open your dog's eyes and see clearly. Your highness is looking for a breakthrough on him. If you don't understand, don't speak recklessly. And Cirrus is getting notification through the system, defense, 418, attack power, 150. And Cirrus is thinking now. My stats should be enough to deal with this group of monsters, right? It's my turn to fight back. And Cirrus is about to attack Princess Yug from behind with a broken sword. But a monster tells Princess Yug. And he says, your highness, watch out. Then Princess Yug catches the sword with the help of her tail. And she starts pressing Cirrus's neck, and Cirrus is thinking, damn it. It's not enough. Then Princess Yug pushes Cirrus against a wall. And seeing this, all the monsters become happy. And they are saying, your highness indeed wants to kill him. It's my foolishness. My thoughts were too sordid. Kill him. But Princess Yug is feeling something strange and she is saying, my body has become so strange. I must hold back. Tiny humans dare to fight against us, the monsters. I will strip you now. Let humans see with their own eyes the difference between their own weak bodies and the bodies of monsters. I really want to see the body of this human. And those monsters are happy and they are saying, your highness's move is truly ruthless. You guys better learn a lesson. And Cirrus is very surprised, because Princess Yug has broken Cirrus's armor very easily. And Cirrus is thinking, her hand is reaching over. Hold on. I can definitely hold on. I can't get her any closer. But Princess Yug's mouth is drooling, and she is saying, something wells up from deep within the heart. I can endure it. I can definitely do it. Definitely. Then the system says, habitation Valle, 100%. Then Princess Yug lies down on Cirrus. And seeing this, Cirrus is happy and he is saying, so heavy. And Princess Yug is licking Cirrus. And Cirrus is thinking, the current strength I possess is entirely insufficient to defeat these monsters. And when Bella sees all these things, she is getting very confused. And she is saying, they are fighting, right? And Cirrus is thinking, for the safety of the city residents, I can only sacrifice my little self to achieve my greater self. And now Cirrus extends his hands and catches Princess Yug and he says, bring it on. I want to increase my stats, my power. And now Cirrus's status is increasing very fast. But when the monsters see Princess Yug and Cirrus's actions, they are extremely shocked. Also the Demon King arrives at that place. And when he sees that Princess Yug is having fun with Cirrus, he gets very shocked. Because of which he drops the sword. And now Princess Yug is feeling very shy. And as soon as the three of them see the Demon King, they become extremely shocked. Besides, the Demon King is not able to understand what he should do. Then Cirrus gets a notification from the system, detecting the Demon Lord. Bartley, critical hit received. All bonus values are doubled and increased by level +1. And now all Cirrus's wounds are healed. Then now the Demon King has become very angry, and a lot of power is coming out of him, and he is saying, I'm going to kill you. And Princess Yug is holding Cirrus, and she is speaking to the Demon King, King! It's not what you think. Let me explain. SFX, I don't know if my current level is enough. And the Demon King becomes very angry. And he moves forward to attack very quickly and he is saying, stay away from my beloved concubine. Stay away. Then the Demon King attacks Cirrus, due to which Cirrus falls very far and falls near Bella. And Bella is saying to Cirrus, Cirrus, you okay? And Cirrus gets up and says, I can still hold on. Then Cirrus is looking ahead and thinking, this guy appeared in front of me instantly. And attack power is also surprisingly high too. And the Demon King is saying to Princess Yug, didn't you say? Won't happen again next time? Demon Lord Bartley level. Do you still remember the words you said to me last time? If there's another time, let me have you. So, why on earth are you doing this? And Princess Yug shouts and says to the Demon King, the reason for all of this. It's all because of you. Why did you come so late? What were you doing just now? And the Demon King gets shocked after hearing this, and he doesn't know how to say anything. Also, the monsters are also surprised to hear Princess Yug's words. Then Princess Yug further says, it's all because you came too late. You almost led me to repeat the same mistakes. You messed up yourself. Yet you have the audacity to question me and threaten me. It took you so long to come. What were you doing during that time? And Princess Yug gets angry. Then the Demon King says to Princess Yug, my dear, don't be angry. I was wrong. I saw many humans running away just now, so I went to deal with them first. My dear, I promise there won't be a next time. I was wrong. Then the monsters are speaking. Our king is truly affectionate towards the queen. To the point of humbly admitting mistakes. No wonder he managed to mark a cable where the realm between me and the king is still far off. Perhaps I should continue to embrace the single life. I've finally understood. I'll confess my feelings about the missing satyr tomorrow. And Cirrus is thinking, slip away quietly while they're not paying attention. The level difference between me and that monster is too big. And Princess Yug is crying. And the Demon King is saying to Princess Yug, Don't cry, my heart is breaking. And the monster is saying, I advise you not to go, you or else might get beaten up by her. And taking advantage of this opportunity, Cirrus is taking Bella from this place and saying, can you still walk on your feet? I'd better carry you on my back. And Bella says, it's alright, my leg is just a bit fractured, I can walk on my own. And Princess Yug is speaking to the Demon King, it's all because you came late, leading me to be tempted by that human. We almost tarnished our pure and faithful love. And the Demon King is speaking, my dear, don't cry. It's all because of that human. I'm going to kill him now. My dear, won't you feel sad? But Princess Yug says, of course not. My king, you are my eternal love. Even in death, we will return to nothingness together. How could I fall in love with other men? And when the Demon King sees Cirrus and Bella running away from this place, he says to his monster, "You fools! Those guys are almost gone. Can't you stop them?" And a monster says, "I just love the majestic and domineering appearance of you, my king. Your Highness just issued an order not to allow us to interfere." And the Demon King gets angry and he says, "A bunch of brainless idiots." And the Demon King attacks Cirrus, due to which stones start falling from above. And seeing this, Cirrus takes Bella back. But then the Demon King appears in front of Cirrus, due to which Cirrus pushes Bella away. And the Demon King is saying to Cirrus, "You fucking human! How dare you seduce my beloved concubine?" And the Demon King attacks Cirrus, due to which Cirrus falls away. And Princess Yug is also seeing this thing, and Cirrus is thinking, "It seems like a few of my ribs are broken. I can't defend against this guy's attacks. The speed is so fast that it's hard to see. I am no match for him at all." And the Demon King moves forward to attack again, saying, "I'm going to split you in two." And Cirrus is about to be hit by the Demon King's attack, and the Demon King is saying, "Traz is what you have to pay when you try to seduce my beloved concubine." And Cirrus is saying, "There is no other way. I can only continue to upgrade. System, lock quickly." But then Princess Yug slaps the Demon King and says to the Demon King, "Don't hurt him." Seeing this, the Demon King gets very shocked, and taking advantage of this opportunity, Cirrus starts running away from this place. And the Demon King is asking Princess Yug, "Why?" And the Demon King starts crying, holding his cheeks. And he says, "You truly care for him." And while Cirrus is running, he gets a notification by the system, "Demon Lord Bartley another critical hit. Level +1. And Cirrus is saying, "I leveled up again. Can I win against the Demon King in the current situation? I just leveled up by 1. Never mind, I'd better go a little further before thinking about it." And Princess Yug is saying, "I really want that human body." And Princess Yug starts running after Cirrus. But the Demon King holds Princess Yug's hand and says to her, "Concubine, what are you saying? You just said, I am your lifelong love. Don't go there." But Princess Yug frees his hand and starts running fast behind Cirrus, and she is saying, "I can't stand it anymore. I want to be free." And Princess Yug jumps on Cirrus and makes him fall on the ground. And seeing this, the Demon King gets very shocked. And the system is telling, Vitality +180. Concentration +140. Adage Power +210. Perception +140. Agility +230. And Cirrus is saying, "I can only be at her mercy." Then the Demon King says, "My dear, it's because I'm not good enough that humans took advantage of me. It's all my fault. I'm here now. I'll kill this human right away. I'll get you back to normal." And Princess Yug shouts and says to Demon King, "Fuck off. Don't disturb my quality time." And hearing this, the Demon King gets a huge shock, and his heart breaks, and the system tells Cirrus Demon King Bartley is broken. Level +5. And Bella is running towards Cirrus and saying, "Let go of Cirrus, you shameless monster." And Bella attacks Princess Yug, and Cirrus is saying to Bella, "Bella, don't come here. It's dangerous." But Princess Yug catches Bella by her tail and throws her into the wall. And Princess Yug is licking Cirrus, and she is saying, "Why am I like this? I feel like I am no longer the same person." But deep down, there is a little joy. And now the Demon King has become very angry, and he is saying, "You lied to me. They were all lies to me. I'm not willing to give in. You hungry person." And the Demon King again moves forward to attack Cirrus. And he is about to kill Cirrus. And seeing this, Princess Yug becomes very surprised, and the Demon King attacks Princess Yug. But he cannot hurt Princess Yug, so he stops his attack. And he gets down on his knees at that place, and he is saying, "I still love her." And he has also left his weapon. And then Cirrus gets a notification from the system. It is detected that Demon King Bartley is experiencing a complete breakdown. Self-destruction is imminent. Level +3. And Princess Yug is speaking to the Demon King, "Bartley, what do you want to do?" And now all the monsters are very scared. and they are running away from this place, and saying, "Great King, we are innocent. Should we disobey orders and escape? Nonsense! Do you want to be blown up? Run quickly!" And the system is speaking, level increased to level 10. Skill unlocked. Sirius then picks up the sword to kill the Demon King. And he attacks the Demon King, due to which the Demon King falls down. And the system tells Sirius, swift body slash, transforming into a phantom, and swiftly appearing within a 5-meter radius of the enemy, executing a decisive strike. The self-destruction stopped. And seeing this, Princess Yug becomes very surprised. And Sirius is thinking while looking at his broken sword, if I keep upgrading, I should get more skills. And Princess Yug is saying, ugh, seriously? He didn't do this last time either. The second time was supposed to be calmer. Why is everything still falling apart? As expected, he is a weak guy. But then the Demon King's body moves towards Princess Yug and catches her, due to which Princess Yug starts screaming. Also, Bella gets released from Princess Yug's grip. And the Demon King is speaking, "Yug, keep your promise and die with me." And Princess Yug says, "I do not want to." And Sirius quickly goes and catches Bella, and the system tells Sirius, Bartley is about to self-destruct himself. And Princess Yug is shouting and she is saying, "Let me go, I don't want to die. Let me go. Who will save me?" And then Sirius attacks the Demon King again. And catches Princess Yug. And takes him away from the Demon King. And the demons self-destruct at the same place, and a huge explosion occurs. And we see that because of that explosion all 3 of them start falling down. And fall down at another place. And Sirius is thinking, did I just fall to the bottom of the dungeon? Then when Sirius looks in front of him, he is very surprised, there is something above his chest. Then the system tells Sirius, Demon King, Yug Salamander form magic via OHP 9. Then Princess Yug quickly goes and enters Sirius's pocket. And now Bella regains consciousness, and she starts getting up, and she is saying, "What about Sirius?" And then the system says, "The Demon Lord Bartley has been successfully defeated. Earn rewards, nay a dungeon map. Does the host want to open the map? Yes or no?" And Sirius is very surprised to see this. Blood is also coming out from his nose, and he is thinking, should I open this map or not? I need to think about it carefully. Then when Bella looks down, she gets surprised because she is on top of Sirius, due to which Princess Yug hits Bella Sharma, and she moves away from Sirius. Then Sirius clicks yes. And the map opens in front of him, and Sirius is surprised to see the map, and he is thinking, all rooms are marked. And Sirius is saying happily, great. Now I can go directly to the boss room without worrying about getting lost anymore. And when Bella hears this, she is shocked. Then she says, "What are you talking about? Did you see something?" And Sirius says, nothing." And he is thinking, only I can see this system. Then Sirius wakes up Bella and tells her, "Let's go. Let's go out from here. Let's go out from here." And then Sirius feels a lot of pain, his heart starts beating very fast, and he starts vomiting, and Bella gets very surprised to see this, and she says, "What's wrong with you? Why suddenly?" And a purple-colored thing starts flowing in Sirius's hands, and his fingers start hurting a lot. And within no time his finger starts melting. And Sirius is screaming in pain, and strange pains start forming in his body. Then Bella catches Sirius, and Sirius is thinking, his back is already bleeding, I can't let him rub on the ground anymore. His body is so hot, as if he had been burned by fire. And within no time Sirius's finger melts. Then Sirius gets some relief, and he says, "All right. It has already stopped. I'm all right." And Bella says to Sirius, "Sirius, what's going on with your body? Why does it melt?" So Sirius says, "Poisoned. 6 months ago, monsters attacked the city. I saw several monsters fighting with a hero from the guild. They seemed to be fighting over a box. That box got slashed by a monster. I was also shaken away by their fight into the ruins." And Sirius becomes unconscious. And we see that there is something in a box that is leaking. And then the sky starts changing, and Sirius is telling, blood rain began to fall from the sky. The smell is so pungent, I feel like vomiting. Then that thing falls down, due to which whatever comes in its grip starts melting. And Cirrus is saying, I was still in the pile of rocks and had not directly come into contact with the rain of blood. My back hurts so much. It feels like it's about to melt, but despite not making direct contact, I was still got poisoned by smelling the odor. When I woke up, I found myself in the hospital. The doctor told me that I have at most 1 more year to live. Then the system says the blood of the demon god can cure the poison. What the heck is that? Whether to bind to the system and become a player and receive clues on acquiring the blood of the demon god, do you want to proceed? Yes or no? And Cirrus clicks yes and the system says, blood of the demon god is currently in a dungeon. And Cirrus is telling, later, I discovered the antidote method. It's right here in this underground dungeon. Let's go. There's a room ahead with some clothes and weapons. Let's go there first. Then Cirrus and Bella start moving forward. After this the scene shifts. And we see some people who are moving forward. And then the person in front feels something. And then there is an attack on them, seeing which they all get shocked. Also that man's shield gets broken. And those people are saying, step back. There's a mechanism. And the first one among them dies, and another man says, everyone, please don't move, just stay where you are. And this is a man, Crusade Squad Vice Captain Tier, B class. Then the man says, if you move recklessly, there's a possibility of triggering other mechanisms. Even our strongest defender, Claude, had his head easily pierced among us. How do we proceed on this road? The cannon fodder group has already been sent out as bait. Now there's no one who we can use as bait. Then another man says, it was not easy to get here. We can't just go back now. Old rules. The guy with the lowest grade comes out. And this is a man, Crusade Squad Captain Cyrus, a grade. And another guy is running away from this place, and this happens, Crusade Squad member IF, D grade. And Cyrus gets angry at that man and says to him, walk over there, find the correct route. You should know the consequences of disobeying orders. And that man is very scared, because Cyrus has taken out his sword. Then another man says, wait a moment. I made an arrow that can bounce back and forth. Let it go explore first, so that at least one mechanism can be found, increasing survival chances. But Cyrus cuts that very thing and says, let me catch sight of these shoddy creations of yours once more. I'll just kill you. And Tyr does not say anything to Cyrus, he remains silent. Then Cyrus says to Ma Kuei, get up and explore the way, hurry up. But Ma Kuei's whole body is trembling, and he is moving slowly. He is very nervous and he is thinking, thank God. I didn't set foot on the mechanism this time, but... Now which step should I take? This? Or this? And Cyrus is saying to Ma Kuei, what are you doodling about? Don't waste everyone's time. Hurry up. But Ma Kuei is very scared and he is slowly increasing his steps, and seeing this Cyrus says to Ma Kuei, that's the spirit, keep going. Hurry up. And Ma Kuei is thinking while moving ahead, I'll die. I'll really die. I can't walk anymore. And then Ma Kuei says, I don't want to die. I want to go to Nome. But then Ma Kuei gets attacked, due to which he dies. And seeing this another man says, this time it's an attack from below. Could it be that the mechanism here changes the attack location each time? Moreover, the beam of the attack always appears suddenly, making it impossible to perceive where it originates from. And Cyrus says to another man, now come out. Lowest one. And then they see a door opening in front of them. And they are surprised to know this. Then someone says to Cyrus, Captain Cyrus! The door is opening. And Cyrus comes out from that door, and he is looking ahead and saying, why did they end up here? And a man says, Captain, they are from the decoy team. And looking at Cyrus, Cyrus is thinking, the members of the decoy team should have been eliminated. Did this guy disobey my orders? And escape to this place? And Tyr says, Bella, you're okay. That's great. And Cyrus is saying, Cyrus, you bastard. Why are you still alive? And Cyrus is looking at those people, and remembering some things he tells, one day before departure, and Cyrus had raised the sword on Cirrus, and at that time he was saying, "Explain. How do you know the color of my wife's underwear?" And Cirrus is saying, "I'm training my instincts for the upcoming battle, which allows me to perceive the color of everything around me." But Cyrus says, "You bastard. Quickly explain your relationship with my wife Xiuqin. Otherwise I will kill you right now." And another man stops Cyrus and says, "Captain, calm down. It is illegal to kill people in the city." And Cyrus is saying, "I will never allow you to slander my integrity like this. I will show you my training results now." He's not wearing anything. He's wearing pink color underwear. You two are wearing a couple underwear. And hearing this, another man says, "Captain, kill him now." And the third man says, "Absolutely not. Do not kill him in the city. In case the body is discovered, everyone will have unnecessary trouble." And Cyrus says, "So what do you think we should do? It's better to put him into the bait group. It eliminates the need for direct involvement." And now Cyrus is thinking, "I circled around here just to exchange equipment. How did I end up encountering a raiding party? Seems like they got lost." And Cyrus says to Cirrus, "Cirrus, you come over. As the captain of the raiding party, I order you. Come over." And Cirrus is thinking, "Do you want the lower level team members to walk through the mechanism again?" Then Tyr says, "Don't move. Captain, since they made it there alive, let's just follow their route to avoid the mechanism. There's no need to make the team members take the risk again." And Cyrus says, "In order to defeat the big boss of this C-grade dungeon, we've already lost dozens of valuable combat team members. There's no time to turn back now. I'm doing it for the sake of the team. If you don't like it, then you can leave." And hearing this, Tyr does not say anything. Then Cyrus further says, "Hasn't your intuition been trained? It's time to contribute to the team now. You should understand the consequences of disobeying orders." And then the system says, "Map open." And Cirrus gets surprised after hearing this, and then Bella is saying to Cirrus, "Cirrus, don't go over there. There's clearly an issue with this road. Let's look for another road and find solutions." And Cirrus says, "Captain has already given the order for me to go over there. Don't worry, I'll be fine." And Cirrus steps forward, and seeing this, a man says, Hey, move." He took the first step without hesitation. "Is that F-grade guy serious? Do you really have to rely on intuition to predict the mechanism?" And the system tells Cirrus, "Go forward 3 spaces, then turn left 2 spaces," and Cirrus is moving forward and saying, "Go forward 3 spaces. Then." And a man is saying, "He went straight for the 3rd step. And nothing happened? This guy is really lucky. I guess just a few more steps." And Cirrus is moving forward slowly, and seeing this, everyone becomes very surprised, and they are saying, "He turned around. Another step forward. Ouch. Did you step on it?" "No. Not yet." This guy hasn't hesitated with any of his steps. Maybe it's just luck. Does he know how he could possibly know? Just gathering information on the first half of the dungeon's terrain cost over a dozen intelligence agents. An F-grade hero like him has no qualifications to access intelligence. It's over. He jumped a step. That's it. It really depends on luck. And Cirrus is thinking, "I almost lost my balance." And Cyrus is thinking, "Why wasn't the mechanism triggered?" And the system tells, "Go forward 5 spaces." And Cirrus is thinking, "I'm almost there." And a man says, "Not. He's really coming this way." And Cirrus reaches those people, and seeing this, they all get surprised and are saying, "Unharmed. Not a single mechanism triggered the entire time. Is this luck? Could this guy really rely on intuition to sense the mechanism?" Then Cirrus says to Cyrus, "This is the result of my training. Xiuqin and I are innocent." And Cyrus points his sword towards Cirrus, and he is thinking, "This is impossible. What bullshit intuition? That kind of thing is nothing more than luck. Luck, this kind of thing, will run out sooner or later." After this, all of them start moving forward. Then Cirrus gets a notification by the system, and the system says, "Kale mushroom. When consumed by monsters, it increases stamina and relieves soreness. However, if humans consume it, it may cause diarrhea. And Cirrus is thinking, looking at that mushroom, is she hungry? If so, how about picking some mushrooms for her to eat? Then Cirrus picks up the mushroom and starts smelling it, and he says, "Ah, these mushrooms, it smells so delicious. Too bad I'm human and can't eat. Maybe a little lick wouldn't hurt." And then Cyrus comes behind him and Cyrus says to Cirrus, "What are you grabbing in your hand?" And Cyrus snatches the mushroom from Cirrus's hands and eats it. And he is saying, "Want to eat? Let me tell you. After conquering this dungeon, all resources here belong to the Heroes Guild and my Crusade Squad. You are not qualified to steal without authorization. Get to the front, this is an order." Then Cirrus says, "There are no traps behind the door, you can proceed directly." And Cyrus says, "Then go ahead and open the door." "You what? I won't let my team members with combat value take this risk. Stop your nagging. Go open the door quickly." And Cirrus is about to open the door, and some people are saying, "The door is about to open. Stay alert, everyone." And then a sound starts coming from Cirrus's stomach, and he is thinking, "What's wrong with my stomach?" And now Cirrus has opened the door, and is saying, "Stay alert, everyone." And as soon as the door opens, people start talking, "The door is open, please be alert." There might be something unexpected that pop up suddenly. But we see Cyrus, whose condition is very bad. He is feeling a lot of pain, and the man behind him is thinking, "What's this smell?" Then Cirrus starts moving forward, and seeing him, Cyrus says to him, "Cirrus, what's in there?" At the same time he is thinking, "Apply a bit more pressure when gripping. Darn it, why is my stomach acting up at such a crucial moment? Wait a moment. Could it be the mushrooms from earlier causing this? Oh, can't risk intense movement now. It might start leaking." And Cirrus says, "From my observation, there are traps everywhere in this area." And Cirrus starts running inside quickly, and he is saying, "Teammates, keep up with my pace. Let's ruin through together." And Cyrus is stopping Cirrus and telling him, "You're not allowed to run. Walk slowly. This is an order." And seeing both of them running, everyone starts running after them, and they are saying, "What's going on? Is there something behind it? Should not, then why are we running? I do not know." But then Cyrus starts feeling a lot of pressure, due to which he starts thinking, "Oh no. Starting to. I can't hold it in." And Cyrus farts, due to which everyone closes their noses. And those people are saying, "No. It's poisonous. I smelled it too. Sure enough, there is a mechanism. Run. Damn monsters. I knew behind the door couldn't be safe. Why does this smell seem familiar?" And Cyrus says to them, "Stop talking nonsense. Run. Otherwise, everyone will be poisoned." Then they run away and reach another place. And now those people are tired. And when Cyrus is saying something to Cirrus, Cirrus says to Cyrus, "What's wrong, Captain?" And Cyrus says, "Do you know the properties of those mushrooms? Did you run on purpose?" And Cirrus says, "Captain, I don't know. What happened to that mushroom?" And Cyrus says, "Nothing." Then a man brings a stone for Cyrus to sit, and he says to Cyrus, "Captain, are you tired? Sit down and take a rest." But Cyrus kicks the man and says to him, "Sit down. Everyone, pull yourselves together. Keep moving forward. And you." And Cyrus points his sword at Cirrus's neck and tells him, "If you dare to ruin again, I will kill you immediately." And Cirrus gets scared after hearing Cyrus's words, and he says yes. After this, they start moving forward again, and they see a sign, and Cirrus tells them, "Don't put your feet on this tile." We also see a dragon next to them, which is sleeping. And Cirrus points and says, "Go this way." And we see that there are many monsters ahead, which are stuck on the wall. And Cirrus gets a notification from the system that he is not to touch anything, and so he is thinking, this should be the final shutdown. And Cyrus is thinking, the further you go in, the fewer mechanisms there are. There's not a single mechanism triggered, and we also didn't encounter a single monster all the way here. Could it be that he has been here before? What am I thinking? This can't be possible. If he wasn't with my team, he probably would have been eaten by the D-level monster at the entrance. let alone coming here. Then Cyrus says if you go further, you should be almost at the big boss's room. And Cyrus is thinking if we've already reached the boss room, you have no valley of existence left. Regardless of your luck or anything else. You've reached the end here. And Cyrus now uses his sword, and he attacks a stone above, due to which the sharp stone from above gets cut. And the stone is about to fall on Cyrus. But then Cyrus notices this thing, and seeing the sharp stone falling on Cyrus, Cyrus is happy and he is thinking, an F-level dungeon explorer was crushed by the dungeon mechanism. Quite reasonable. But then someone saves Cyrus from that stone. And this looks like a question, and seeing this Cyrus gets very surprised. Then he attacks him with his tail, due to which he falls far away. Then we see a monster, which has come behind them, and that monster is moving forward, and Cyrus hides, because many stones fall behind him, and Cyrus is saying, is this place going to collapse? And now many stones fall behind Cyrus, due to which the path is now blocked. And we see Cyrus, who is very surprised, and he is thinking, luckily, I reacted quickly. I used a sword to block. Otherwise, I will definitely die. And Cyrus is saying while looking at those stones, it's over. I'm trapped. But then someone says to Cyrus, why is there a human being here? And when Cyrus looks back, something is moving towards Cyrus. And this is a beautiful monster, who is saying to Cyrus, flicking disgusting. Then we see that the monster is standing in front of them. Then the monster moves forward to attack them. And seeing this, Tyr is saying to his friends, prepare for battle. The tankers come forward and block the movements of this monster. Don't let it break through. And Bella is thinking, this sword they gave me is quite heavy. And after listening to Tyr's words, everyone is ready with shields, and Tyr is saying, archers from behind, quickly shoot the arrow. And they shoot arrows, which are going directly towards that monster, and also hit that monster, and Tyr is telling his companions, keep shooting. But we see that the arrows of those people do not make any difference to that monster, rather he becomes very angry, and roars very loudly, and a lot of power comes out from inside him. Looks like Tyr is thinking after seeing this, the sheer force of this monster alone repelled all the arrows. Then Cyrus says, why are you all standing still like a statue? Don't be frightened by the aura of monster just now. Everyone, there's only one monster, we can easily fuck this monster. On the other hand, Cyrus is saying, the voice I heard just now. Was it a monster? And then something attacks Cyrus very fast, seeing which Cyrus gets surprised and says, is this a tail? Then another monster attacks Cyrus, but Cyrus dodges that monster's attack and moves away from it. But still that monster tries to attack Cyrus, but at this time Cyrus is ready, and he is about to attack that monster with his punch, and he is saying, taste my fist with 3,190 attack power. And as soon as Cyrus attacks the monster, its stomach bursts. And Cyrus has a smile on his face, and the monster disintegrates into small pieces. Then again someone says to Cyrus, he actually shattered one of my scorpion puppets with just one punch. And Cyrus is thinking, the antidote which can cure the poison on me is in the room just ahead where the boss is. I can't afford to spend more energy on meaningless battles. Anyway, I have a map, I'll escape directly and spare myself. And the female monster appears in front of him, and she says, anyway, it doesn't matter. Because I was planning to throw away things that have been touched by disgusting humans. And this happens, monster, Sadiel rank, A+. And the female monster says, I originally planned to use it to twist off your head. Now I have to personally do it with my own hands. And Cyrus says to the female monster, my head is not a melon or something you can easily twist off with your hands. And the female monster says, I won't touch your disgusting body with my hands. I can deal with humans outside with just one hand. I'll deal with you first, afterwards I'll go and kill all the humans outside. And seeing the female monster, Cyrus starts bleeding from his nose and mouth, and he shouts to the female monster, I am a hero, and protecting humanity is my duty. I'll stay and fight with you. Even if it means using up all my strength, I will stand here to block you. And at the same time Cyrus's system gets activated, and the female monster attacks Cirrus with her legs. And she grabs Cirrus's neck with her legs and throws him hard on the ground. And she sits on Cirrus. And the system is telling Cirrus that he has locked the target. And the female monster says to Cirrus, a guy who overestimates his abilities, and the system tells Cirrus, Agitation Valley, 169%. On the other hand, we see that the monster is overpowering those people. And Tyr is saying to his friends, everyone take a look, the monster's head turned red. Our attack has begun to take effect. Then Cirrus is thinking, she is so fast. And the female monster says to Cirrus, the fact that you managed to come here. Considering human strength, that's quite impressive. But that's it. Lord Nay really hates it when humans step into his room. And Cirrus is thinking, this monster is too strong. I must not let this monster go outside. I must stop her here. And Cirrus opens his mouth and starts licking the feet of the female monster, due to which the female monster starts feeling very strange, and she says to Cirrus, hey, hey, hey. So disgusting. You, bastard, actually did such a thing to my feet. And the system says, agility plus 220. On the other hand, the monster would have injured those people a lot. And a strange liquid is also coming out from the mouth of that monster. And while looking at that monster, Bella is thinking, there hasn't been any movement there for so long. Cirrus wouldn't be knocked unconscious by a stone. Gotta get him out. Then Bella says to Tyr, cover me. I'll get Cirrus out of the rubble. And Bella moves forward to save Cirrus, and she is thinking, Cirrus, I'm coming. You'll be okay. But then the monster is about to attack Bella. But Bella doesn't care about it, she moves ahead, because Tyr has stopped the monster's attack with his sword. But Tyr is finding it difficult to stop the attack of that monster. And Bella is thinking while moving ahead, he's a hero after all. It's just a pile of rocks. He should be fine. Then we see the female monster, who is looking very disgusting, because Cirrus has licked the feet of the female monster, due to which something strange is falling down from her feet. And the female monster is finding it very disgusting, and Cirrus is coughing and saying, finally broke free. But now the female monster has become very angry, and she is saying, how dare you make my feet filthy? I will make you pay the price. And then the system tells Cirrus, host cannot use instant kill skill without holding a weapon, and hearing this, Cirrus is saying, if I knew that this was going to happen, I would have brought a weapon with me. Now I can only use my fists. And Cirrus moves forward to attack the female monster, but the female monster stops Cirrus's attack very easily. And she kicks him in the face, and as she hits Cirrus in the face, she feels something, and she is thinking, his face is so pulpy it feels so comfortable to kick. And Cirrus falls away, and the female monster is thinking, what is happening to me? I must kill him quickly. It would be troublesome if outside humans ran into Lord Nae-sama's room. And she again attacks Cirrus, and seeing this, Cirrus becomes alert and avoids her, and he is thinking, she's coming. My agility is more than enough for me to dodge her attack. Focus magic energy in your hands. And Cirrus cuts that tail into 2 parts. But the female monster again takes Cirrus between her legs. And again she throws him on the ground, and she is saying to Cirrus, you caught again. This time, I won't let you escape again. I'll use my feet to strangle you. And Cirrus is thinking, feel the power of my grip now. Then Cirrus moves his hands forward and touches the thighs of the female monster, due to which the female monster starts feeling strange again, due to which the female monster loses her grip. But she again kicks Cirrus in the face, and she says to Cirrus, don't touch my legs with your dirty hands. And she grips Cirrus's hands with the help of her fingers, and Cirrus is thinking, the scorpion tail I just broken. Her suppression is so strong, I can't evade her attacks at all. And the female monster says to Cirrus, I'm going to crush your head right now. But Cirrus is getting a lot of points, and the female monster is thinking, how strange, why am I feeling so good when I step on him like this? I really want to step all over his entire body and see what kind of sensations it brings. Humans are only born to be trampled under my feet. On the other hand, we see that the monster is also feeling something strange, because this monster is connected with the female monster. So it is also feeling everything that the female monster is feeling. That's why his legs are trembling. And seeing this, Tyr is happy and says the monster has begun to lose its balance. Everyone, stead tight. We're about to win. Here, the female monster is enjoying a lot, and she is saying, this feeling is so amazing. And when Bella is going to save Cirrus, the monster attacks Bella again. But Tyr warns her, but Bella gets hit by the monster, due to which she goes away and hits the stones. On the other hand, Cirrus is talking to the female monster, wait a moment. You are not allowed to touch me there. And the female monster is touching the wrong parts of Cirrus with her feet. And the monster attacks Cyrus, and Cyrus gets very surprised to see this. But he escapes from the attack of that monster, and he is thinking, this time it's coming towards me. Even from such a long distance, the tail can still penetrate the wall. The rank of this monster has surpassed the rank of elite monster. And the female monster is having a lot of fun, and she is saying, it feels so pulpy, this feeling is really great. Here, the monster attacks Cyrus, and Cyrus is thinking while moving his sword forward, shit! I didn't notice its movement at all. Its pincers are coming in for an attack. It's too late. I can't block it. And as soon as the female monster screams a little, her monster also screams a little. And a strange liquid starts coming out of his mouth. And Cyrus is surprised to see that monster. What is going on with that monster? And he thinks, this is my perfect chance. So he attacks that monster with a roaring tiger severing strike, due to which that monster falls away. And seeing this, everyone becomes very happy, and they are saying, what a powerful strike. Captain Cyrus is so powerful. A single strike flicked the monster. Our captain is at rank. But just as the female monster is enjoying, the monster is also enjoying. This monster is not making any difference to these people, and the hero party is saying after seeing this, the monsters were beaten so hard that they howled. This is the true strength of our Captain Cyrus. With our captain around, we don't need to be afraid of no matter how many magical beasts come our way. And Cyrus is thinking, this monster doesn't seem to be very strong? I can easily defeat it. And as soon as the female monster places her attention on any part of Cyrus, that monster becomes very angry. Now whatever I say, it is very difficult to explain. Sorry for that. Anyway. Now Cyrus is moving forward towards that monster, and is saying, get out of the way. Let me deal with it. Let you guys witness the strength of a rank captain. Then the female monster is thinking, what the fuck is going with me? I'm actually doing such things with a human body. I have to stay calm. And Cyrus is thinking, her body is so resilient, especially her legs. If this goes on like this, she'll completely suck me dry. And Cyrus says to the female monster, I will never submit to you. But the female monster is about to put her foot in Cyrus's mouth, and she is saying, shut the fuck up, I don't want to hear your shitty voice. And Cyrus starts getting a lot of points through the system, due to which Cyrus's power starts increasing, and we see Cyrus, the one who is fighting with the monster, and the female monster are having fun here and there, due to which the power of the monster gradually starts decreasing. And Cyrus attacks the monster, due to which the monster falls down. And you all can see his condition. And now the monster has been defeated. And seeing this, everyone becomes very happy, and they start saying, it's here. Captain's signature skill. The captain is too strong. He has beaten the monster to the point of unconsciousness, causing it to roar uncontrollably. The captain flicked the monster with his final strike. Then Cyrus says, the monster is nothing but a punching bag in front of me. Defeated the monster with just a single strike. On the other hand, the female monster is still enjoying, due to which Cyrus gets a lot of points, and Cyrus is thinking, I'm just too strong. But then someone calls the female monster, planted. Why is it so noisy outside? And as soon as the female monster hears that voice, she gets very scared, because that voice is that of the final boss, due to which the female monster moves away from Cyrus. And Cyrus also frees himself, and the female monster is very scared, and she is thinking, it's over? For a moment, I actually forgotten Asama's command. I must quickly kill these filthy humans. I must make amends for my mistakes. And then a lot of energy starts coming out from inside Cirrus, because Cirrus has got a lot of points from the female monster, and Cirrus is saying, "Do you still want to continue playing with me?" And the female monster is very shocked to see Cirrus's increased power, and she is thinking, "It's not right." This feeling is completely different from the moment ago. This chilling and oppressive pressure is like the Ne-sama. Do I have to fight against someone like Kyum? And when the female monster sees that very dangerous power is coming out from inside Cirrus, she gets very scared, and she runs away from this place. And seeing her running, Cirrus is thinking she ran away. Should I go behind her or not? Forget it. My goal is to obtain the blood of the demon god in the boss room. It's better to not consume physical strength. This monster already consumed too much of my physical strength. Then we see Cyrus. And now everyone is very happy, because Cyrus has defeated that monster, so everyone starts praising Cyrus together. The captain is invincible. The captain is too strong. With the captain here, there's no dungeon we can't conquer. Then Bella starts moving forward towards those stones, and then Cirrus comes out after breaking the stones, and seeing him, Bella says to Cirrus, "Cirrus, you alright? You didn't get hurt, right?" And Cirrus says, "I'm completely fine." And Bella says, "You are covered in dust. While it may not show on the surface, could it be an internal injury? Let the medical team take a look at it. If you feel unwell, please let me know immediately." And Cyrus is saying to his friends, "Listen up, everyone. Follow me now. I want you to witness the real strength. I'm going to defeat boss alone." At the same time Cyrus is thinking, the dungeon's danger level is certainly not at C rank, it's probably pushing D rank at best. When I return to the guild and share the achievements of mine, it will surely lead to a promotion. It's a significant gain. When I return to the guild and share the achievements of mine, it will surely lead to a promotion. It's a significant gain. After some time, we see the female monster speaking to someone, Ne-sama. I don't know what method he used, but his initially feeble strength skyrocketed to an unimaginable extent in an instant. "Please be more careful when you face that human." And the boss says, "What did I command you?" And the female monster says, "Guard the door, do not let any creatures enter your room." And the boss says, "Then what the fuck are y'all doing here?" And the boss attacks the female monster, due to which the attack goes through the female monster's chest. And there's a bang, and the boss continues, "I don't want to hear your lame excuses." And this happens, dungeon boss with him. And the female monster falls to the ground. Then the boss picks up the female monster and throws it away, and there are many monster bodies there, and female monster wood falls over, and the boss is speaking, "You just become firewood." And the female monster is thinking, "I don't want to die here yet." And the boss is saying, "After waiting so long, almost finished. Thousands of humans used and monsters as firewood. The blood of the demon god has finally begun to boil." And then the hero party breaks the door and comes inside, and seeing them the boss is saying, "Who is so brave and dares to set foot in my room?" So in response Cyrus says, "Me, your daddy has come to beat the hell out of you." And the system tells Cyrus, "Blood of the demon god can eliminate toxins in your body after taking it." And the boss is telling those people, "Is he the powerful human being that Sadiel mentioned?" And Cyrus is saying after seeing that liquid, "Is that the one that can detoxify me?" And Cyrus is saying to his friends, "Everyone listen clearly. No one is allowed to act without my command. I want to take down boss of C rank dungeon by myself. Show this monster the power of humans." And Cyrus's friends are cheering him up. Then Cyrus is saying, "The thing placed on that platform is actually blood of the demon god." And we see this thing behind the final boss, and Cyrus moves to attack the boss, and he attacks the boss with the sword, and he's saying, "Feel my terror." But boss easily Cyrus blocks the attack. Then Cyrus attacks him, due to which he starts falling very far, and everyone gets very surprised to see this. And Cyrus hits a wall, due to which his armor also breaks. And everyone gets very upset, and the boss is saying, "You only got this as a most powerful human being. Sadiel is really useless. And Cyrus is thinking, this attack's power doesn't make sense. It shattered my A-rank armor with just one strike. Fortunately, I was wearing the S-level soft dragon scale armor that my brother gave me inside. Otherwise, I'll certainly say this life goodbye. And Cyrus's friends are lifting Cyrus and saying, Captain Cyrus, are you alright? Captain? Your armor has shattered. And Cyrus is thinking, darn it, what's going on with this underground city? Why are there so many differences in strength between monsters? It's not a good idea to fight with this monster head on, so it's better to use team members to exhaust this monster's strength first. I'll take action again when it won't have much strength left on it. In this way, my chances of winning will be a bit greater. Then Cyrus says to everyone, follow my commands. All members, charge forward. Everyone must showcase their own expertise. And Tyr comes behind Cyrus and says to him, Captain Cyrus, a full charge assault without formation could result in many unnecessary casualties. Let's stick to our previous formation and have tankers with their large shield in front. But Cyrus gets angry at Tyr's words and shouts at him and says, are you questioning my judgment? Or are you trying to defy my commands? And Tyr, that's it, Captain, I dare not. And Cyrus says, then stop talking shit. I said to do, just fucking do it. All members, pick up your weapons and charge forward. Don't be afraid. I am your solid support. And now everyone moves forward together to attack the boss, and the boss is saying to them, here comes a bunch of fucking humans who doesn't know whether to live or die. Your flesh and blood don't even qualify to become sacrificial for altar firewood. I want you to know. Between humans and monsters, have despair-inducing disparity. And he attacks them, due to which many people are killed. But Cyrus saves Tyr and Bella. And seeing the boss attack, Cyrus gets very scared, and his sword melts. Then the boss starts speaking. Didn't you say you would make me feel the sense of terror? And Cyrus is thinking, can't win. Escape. Quick, run away. Cyrus gets scared and starts running away from this place and says, those who are still alive, listen to my command. Everyone leave from this place. And Tyr says, this haughty fucking idiot. But then Cyrus holds Cyrus's hand and says to him, Captain Cyrus, you just said you are the solid support for the team members. Your battle against the boss isn't over yet. You can't leave yet. And Cyrus says to Cyrus, I'm the team captain, my word is law. If you want to stay and die, you're happy to do so, but don't drag me along with you. And the boss is saying, you dared to trespass in my door and make havoc into my room. You still want to escape now? And the boss is about to attack those people, and seeing this, Cyrus is saying to Cyrus, behind you. Fool, look behind you. The boss is about to unleash the same light beam as before. At the same time Cyrus is thinking, I can't pull my hand out. Why does this bastard have such a strong grip? And the boss is about to attack and Cyrus is telling, the boss is already aiming here. Let go. I told you to let go of my hand. Idiot, I can't defeat the boss. Can't even defeat you, this worthless F-rank. And to Cyrus punch he hits Cyrus, but it doesn't do anything to Cyrus. He easily stops his attack, and holds his hand, due to which Cyrus is in a lot of pain, and he is screaming in pain. It happens. Then Cyrus is about to throw Cyrus and says to him, as the captain, you must stick to your words. / be a solid support for your team members. Block the boss's attacks with your body. Cover your teammates for retreat. And Cyrus throws Cyrus towards the attack, due to which the director hits Cyrus, and Cyrus hits him. Attack due to this, he gets badly injured and falls down, and seeing Cyrus, his companions get very scared. Then Cyrus is looking ahead, holding the broken sword, and Tyr is confused, and Bella is saying, I want to stay. And Tyr says, me too? To deal with monster. And Bella says, Tyr, you really don't need to. I'm staying here because... Serious. And Tyr says, I know. I am the first-ranked B-class hero. I came to eliminate monsters. I will never run away. I don't want to take command from that idiot anymore. And the boss is saying, even after witnessing my power, you didn't run away. Are you looking down on me? And just as the boss is about to attack, Cirrus quickly reaches him. And with his broken sword on his hand attack, due to which the boss is not able to attack, and the boss is thinking that Cirrus is very fast. But Cirrus starts running away without attacking the boss, saying, "The blood of the demon god. My antidote. I'm coming." And seeing this, the boss is saying, "Why is this guy running towards altar? Could it be that this guy's goal isn't to kill me, but rather to obtain the blood of the demon god?"